Yep, this is Superman, alright. Superman is a brand new 2025 comic book film directed by James Gunn, starring David Corenswet, Rachel Brosnahan, and Nicholas Hoult. And I've been very, very excited for this movie. Superman is one of my favorite comic book heroes of all time, if not my favorite. I've been waiting for a new Superman movie for 12 years now. I have reviewed every Superman movie on my channel. I reviewed Man of Steel a couple years ago, actually, but it's still in the Superman review playlist. Yeah, I was very excited for this. James Gunn, probably my favorite comic book movie director outside of Sam Raimi. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this review, starting off with the good. And I'm happy to say, I loved this movie. I loved everything about it. David Corenswet as Superman is absolutely phenomenal. I love this portrayal of Superman. Now, Christopher Reeve still remains my favorite, but David Corenswet has every chance to surpass him later on in the future. But yeah, this is a very strong start for him. He captures everything that I love about Superman. I love that he cares so much about humanity. He's inherently good and he just wants to do good. I love that about this character. Rachel Brosnahan is Lois Lane. Only one movie and she's already sold me. She is the best Lois Lane we've ever gotten in live action. I absolutely love what she does here. Absolutely fantastic portrayal of the character. And her chemistry with David Corenswet is absolutely off the charts. I love what they do together. They are absolutely phenomenal. They work very well together. Really love both of them. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, really good portrayal of the character as well. Just like with Corenswet, this is probably the best portrayal of Lex Luthor we've gotten since the original movie, Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor. I absolutely love what Nicholas Hoult does. He's so evil. He's an absolute hater when it comes to Superman, and he's very unhinged. Now, how does this compare with the more unhinged version of Lex Luthor we got in Batman vs. Superman? Way better than Jesse Eisenberg. This actually feels like Lex Luthor, where Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor just feels like a Mark Zuckerberg clone. This actually feels like Lex Luthor, so I'm really happy with what Nicholas Hoult does, and I'm very excited to see where they take this character in the future. Now, there's two supporting heroes I want to talk about. There's a few others, but there's two main ones I want to talk about. First, you got Eddie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific. I love this character. This is probably the main scene stealer for me, honestly. As much as I love Superman and Lois Lane and Lex Luthor, this character just absolutely steals the show every time he's on screen. He's got that sass to him, and he's just very charming and funny at the same time with his dry wit and sense of humor. I really love what he does here. Then you got Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho. Now, this is a character we have not seen in live action at all. Mr. Terrific has appeared in the Arrowverse, but as with every other character that appeared in that series, he was not handled well. But we've never seen Metamorpho before, and I really like what they did here. Anthony Carrigan is a very underrated actor, and I really love what he does with Metamorpho. He brings a very deep sense of regret and humanity to his role. And I really love the practical effects that they use to make him look like Metamorpho. So really enjoy what they did with him there. Now, the story here is really good, in my opinion. This is not an origin story. This is Superman 3 years into his career. And personally, I like it like that. We've seen Superman's origins told numerous times within the Christopher Reeve movie, within Man of Steel, and then Smallville was 9 seasons of origin story. But yeah, I really enjoyed the story, having a younger, more inexperienced Superman who's able to be beat by a opponent who is just as strong as him. I enjoyed that, and I really love how they play out all the side plots as well. You got 2 or 3 side plots in this movie along with Superman's main story. And honestly, I liked all the side plots here. Now, some people might take some issue with some of the side plots. That's fine, whatever, but I enjoyed how they handled all the side plots. The action is fantastic. I love what they do with the action here. Now, granted, this is not as action-packed as Man of Steel, but it's still got some really good action sets. You got the kaiju fight. The opening of this movie is basically one big action set, and I really liked the third act as well. I thought that it was all handled very, very well. Oh, also another character I want to mention is Crypto. I love Crypto. I love this little dog, so got to put him here. The humor in this movie works for me. Now, the James Gunn sense of humor isn't going to land for everybody, but I'm a James Gunn fanatic, so I'm going to like the humor here. I like the humor here. And then you got some really good emotional scenes as well. And I thought that they hit very, very well. Now, James Gunn has always been great at giving us emotional, deep scenes in his movies. And this is no exception. You get a really good moment between Superman and Jonathan Kent. Absolutely touching father and son moment. Really love that. Also, and this is kind of just a personal thing, but my dad liked this movie. He is a Superman purist. He owned all of the original Superman comics, including the original one with the green car on the cover. Sadly, he doesn't have it anymore because his mother-in-law sold all his comics in a box for like $10. We could have been millionaires had that not happened. But my dad loved this movie. He absolutely puts the original Christopher Reeve movie on a pedestal. That's basically the greatest comic book movie of all time, in his opinion. And he really liked this movie. So, that's got to count for something. That's about all for the good. Now, there's nothing bad in this movie. But there is one thing I'm mixed on. And I'm really leaning more mixed positive. But I'm a little mixed on how a few characters in this movie were utilized. You got the engineer. Apparently there's an Authority movie that James Gunn wants to make. Maybe we'll see her more. But this character was just kind of there for me. And then you got the other 2 side heroes. You got Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, played by Nathan Fillion. Then you got Hawk Girl, played by Isabella Merced. They're good. They're just not as memorable. Now, they are going to show up in future stuff. But they're just not scene stealers like Superman and Mr. Terrific were. That's it, though. So on the final thoughts, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought that this was the best Superman we've gotten pretty much since the original movie. Yeah. Snyder fans be damned. I love this movie. Superman is a fantastic movie. I love it to death. I cannot wait for more of this universe, and I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. So that's my thoughts on Superman, the new one. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have seen it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.